You talk about something about devote, to be devout. What is that so important to be devout?
To be devoted, what does it mean to be devoted? So what I'm talking about in all of our conversation today is that we are more than just this separate self that has to survive. And when we connect with our devotion to God or to source or to nature or to possibility, or to ourselves and our authenticity, when I speak about devotion, I mean we have to decide that there's only one thing that's true, and that it is good, or that it is God, or that it is possibility, that there's something greater than the individual separate self that I can so easily think that I am. There's something greater that I'm a part of, that I, not apart from it, I'm a part of it. I am a part of it. I belong. And once we make that decision, our whole body and our whole life sets a course toward delivering that connectivity and manifesting that reality. And until I decide that, I'm manifesting a bunch of different kinds of realities. I have some realities that are flourishing, and other realities that are very uh, inadequate and lacking. Someone might be wealthy, but they don't have love, or somebody might be very loving, but they don't have wealth, or someone might be very conscientious, but they don't have their health, or somebody might be very healthy, but they have no friends. You know, I mean, there could be a lot of combinations there. And we're here to learn how to put all those pieces together so that we can have all of that. We can have our health and our conscientiousness, and we can have abundance, and we can have love, and then it can all be flourishing. But we have a decision to make. We have to decide something differently than we've been deciding. It has to be a more comprehensive decision, and it has to be a devoted decision. So I think of decision and discipline and dedication. Let me just say, decision and discipline are up here, but devotion brings the heart into the mix. And if we can bring devotion into our lives, everything changes. Because if I'm truly devoted to a reality where there's only one thing happening here, and it is good, and it's in support of me growing and evolving and belonging to a greater picture, and awakening to a greater version of myself. If I'm devoted to that as a reality, I'm going to interpret every single thing that happens in my life from that perspective. It has to fit into my reality. And my reality is I've decided that everything is good, that it's all happening for an amazing reason, and it's all going to wake me up, and it's all nudging me to figure out where I'm nudging myself out. Where have I been suppressing myself? Where have I not been believing in myself? In what ways do I throw myself under the bus and ignore myself or deny myself? In what ways am I not loving to myself? Life is constantly showing us those pieces of feedback. And if we are truly devoted to letting life show us that, we will respond in kind and wake it up or change it up and allow it. And that's the beautiful thing, is that all we have to do is just allow it to be loved, allow it to be good, allow it to be easier than I'm making it. I'm making it too hard. I got to chill out a little bit and open up and allow myself to receive divine guidance, divine presence, allow myself to belong, to connect. We can't connect when we're just in our heads. The heart is the connector. So devotion brings the heart connectivity to a decision of the mind, to an awareness of the mind. So when the mind and the heart are working together, we are in a different world than when we're just in our hearts or just in our heads. They need each other. We need our heads to help us navigate in the world, but we need our hearts to have it matter, to have it matter, right? To care. We need our hearts for it to be a loving, devotional world. So when we have when we have communities that are so devoted and so very frightened right now, it really ignites me to say, you have the power to change the world. It is not a time to be afraid. It's a time to stand in your faith. It's a time to stand in what you've always wanted to believe. Believe it now, and ground it in your body, and learn how to do that, so that the whole of your system is here to support your devotion, that your grounded strength in your root chakra can help make that devotion a reality, and your wisdom in your second chakra can help you find ways to be of service and to be innovative and to never forget, the truth of who you are, and so on. I could just go on forever, but
Wow, Dr. Sue, this is amazing. And thank you very much for all this information. Thank you for your knowledge. Thank you for your wisdom. It has been really, really beautiful. We have just a few minutes more. So can you tell us where can we find you?
oh, well, I'm everywhere.
I know.
Yeah. So, but I have a website that is drsuemorter.com, drsuemorter.com. It's morter.com. And you can also find me on YouTube. You could join my YouTube channel. I have all kinds of teachings there. You can come on my website. I have all kinds of products. I have a Facebook community. You're certainly welcome to join us there. Lots of teachings and lots of sharings everywhere. So I teach courses all across the country. I'm doing online courses now. I'm going to be doing an online course of the level 1 of my coursework. If you jump right in immediately, you can find out the details on how to sign up for that. And I'll be doing the level 2 of my coursework online as well. I'm just trying to make it as available as possible. Now that we're all kind of living a little differently these days.
Yes. Yes, and on the 25th, you will do something that is about the transmission.
A healing transmission?
Oh, yes, the healing transmission.
Yes. Yes, once a month, I'm doing a healing transmission where I'm, as a small teaching, a short teaching, to align everyone into the same congruency. And then I am working with high frequency energies and just trying to relay these energies into the group. We have thousands of people that join together at the same time, and it creates a coherence that is supportive to everyone that's plugging in. So it's for healing purposes and rejuvenating and anchoring in the body everything that is needed for vitality and immunity and creativity and ingenuity, all at the same time. Because I don't want people to just focus on healing, but it is a healing process that happens. I know that healing happens as a byproduct when you start to tap your true creative genius and remember who you really are as a loving, compassionate presence on the planet. When all of that comes together at the same time, healing is a natural byproduct of that. So on the 25th, in March, we'll be doing a healing transmission, and we do them every month. And you have to come to my website and sign up for it, or monthlyhealingtransmission.com will get you there. And you can find it either way, and join us for it's a beautiful hour that people all over the world are connecting in on.
That's right. Do you have this book in Spanish or not yet?
Yes.
Oh
yes,
my
yes.
gosh, I didn't know.
Just recently.
That's so
It's
cool.
published in Spanish. Yes. Yes.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I am very happy for this surprise.
Yes. It's in 14 languages now, and yes, so the Spanish version is ready to roll. Indeed. You just sent me a copy. I wish I had it right here, but I have it at my office. So
I have read so many good books, but the truth that this book is really good, and it's not a. The information is very complicated, but you make it us to understand in a very easy way, and that is the most beautiful, the beauty of this book, that we can understand a topic that could be very complicated in an easy way. and I love it.
I wanted
So
to
this
take
is
these
a,
complex ideas that science is showing us and make it user friendly, because if we can't use it, then, you know, it doesn't serve. I want people to be able to understand it. So I try to make it as simple as possible. Yeah.
that's so cool. Yeah, it's wonderful. Do you have a final message for us?
Yes, yes, yes. So, yes, I would just say that there's nothing wrong. There's nothing broken. There is nothing missing. There is nothing that you have to be afraid of. There is only wholeness here. And life on earth is so that we can find our wholeness. That's it. We come here to discover our wholeness. And so the more we can allow and the more that we can learn how to build the circuitry inside of our systems in such a fashion that wholeness can be perceived by the mind, the sooner we will recognize our true greatness, our magnificence here on the planet. And so I'm devoted to teaching people how to do exactly that. And I know that as we each learn just a little bit of it, we become more and more a true expression of the truth of who we are. And a byproduct of that is we share love all the time, and we heal. And so there's nothing broken, nothing missing, nothing wrong. You are whole and complete as you are. And I'm here in service to help you discover more and more of your true magnificence in any way possible. So just let me know how I might be of service.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much, Dr. Sue. It has been a pleasure to have you here.
My pleasure. Thank you for what you're doing to bring this to your community. I'm thrilled about that. So I'm happy to return sometime and speak again if that's of service as well.
Thank you so much.